All right, we are back again with another Fluxx play, solo style. This time it is Anatomy Fluxx. So, if you are unaware on how these solo Fluxxes play, well, then you really need to follow the channel more. But I'll include a list of all the solo plays I've done up there. But basically what is going to happen is that me and the deck are going to take alternate turns playing. The deck is going to flip over a card. It's going to give me a new rule. I am going to play like normal Fluxx, following whatever rules are currently there, putting out goals, etc. When I go to accomplish a goal, I am going to discard the keepers that were needed, such as this one, any two liver, kidneys, or spleen. If I had any two of those, they'd get discarded, and I put that goal off to the side. And I have now technically won the game, and now I need to set my score. My score will be how many goals I complete by the end of the game. Anatomy Fluxx also has this ungoal. All players lose if this is met. So I'm going to assume that if I meet this, I have lost, and it doesn't matter what my score is. I may still enter it. We'll see how that goes. We'll even see if I get an ungoal, or if I accomplish the ungoal, or don't accomplish the ungoal, whichever. Alright, so we are going to start off with the rules going first. So we draw, and it's spreading. If you have a creeper at the start of your turn, you must attach another keeper to it if you have any unattached keepers in play. Alrighty, so we will now draw one and then play one. So now we have muscles, 3 types, skeletal, smooth, and cardiac. So that is the thing, is this one does have quite a bit of factoids at the bottom. This is part of their educational line. So we are just going to play our muscles as our play. Go to the rules deck. We are now going to play 4. So draw 1 and play 4. So this is going to be a good chance to get rid of the ungoal. So we are going to do the ungoal, which acts just basically as a goal, so it can be replaced. And let's go ahead and end with filters. And then unfortunately I have to play my no limits, discard all hand and keeper limits currently in play. I would have liked to have kept that for when those cards inevitably come up. But unfortunately play rules, so I had to play all the cards. Now we're up to draw 3. So 1, 2, and 3. 3 goals. So what are we going to end with? Let's go ahead and end with gigantism. So there's our plays. Going through the goals quick, that's not a good sign for the game. New rule, keeper limit 3. Well, I only got 1, so again, that's why I would have liked to have that other card. So we are drawing 3. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, we have a creeper. Mutation, place immediately in your draw. You cannot win if you have this. Attach this immediately to any keeper you have in play which has no other creepers attached. The cards stay together until discarded. So this is on a mutation. This is that it's spreading. If I have a creeper at the start of my turn, if I have any other keepers, they get attached there. So now I have the pancreas, and then urine. But again, I cannot win as long as I have that in place. I'm going to have to see if there's a way of getting rid of that here soon. All right, now we have keeper limit 4. That gets replaced. Start of my turn. So now my muscles and my pancreas are attached to my mutation. We are drawing our 3. Virus. You cannot win if you have this. Attach this immediately to any keeper you have in play which has no other creepers attached. The card stays together until discarded. If I remember correctly with these creepers now, it's just going to stay here, and the next time I play a creeper or a keeper, it will get attached to that. Let's go ahead and keep the skull as my goal. Alrighty. Draw 5. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so I'm not going to be playing them all. Alright, so if you have if one player has at least 2 of these creepers, the game ends with no winner. Virus, bacteria, or mutation. So I do have virus and mutation, so I'm going to try not to play that until I can get rid of those. So let's go ahead, I guess, and play the pituitary, which gets the virus. We get the nerves. And let's end with tendon, because if I can somehow get rid of those creepers, then I can be closer to winning, seeing as I have the muscles. Next up, hand limit 1. So that replaces the keeper limit, which I was at anyways. So there we go. Alrighty, so draw my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so it's contagious. Any/all players who have bacteria or virus in play may detach said creeper and move it to any player who's sitting close enough for them to touch. The receiving player decides which unattached keepers. Creepers may only be moved to another player once per turn. So we are going to do it's contagious, and we're going to move virus to there. So that's play 1. Then mutation wasn't part of that, so that's not going to be helpful. Is there anything in there that I could use to get rid of my other thing, the no limits? No, I'm going to hold off on doing that. Let's do that again. So it's probably going to be my 2, so we're going to play these 3. So we have the kidney, we have the spleen, and our goal is semen. Alrighty, new rule. No hand bonus. So this takes over its spreading. So if empty hand, oh, I had to discard down to 1. That's right. I am going to discard my ungoal. No hand bonus. If empty-handed, draw 3 cards before observing the current draw rule. So draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have the it's spreading, so that none of that happens. It's cured. All right, so we're going to play it's cured. Discard all creepers in play, but leave the keepers they're attached to where they are. If the new rule called it's spreading is in play, discard it. So that would have been gone soon anyways. All right, so we discarded that. Yay, so now I can start winning. So that's one of my actions. Then let's see. Let's do that again. Search the discard pile, take any action or new rule card you wish, and immediately play it. So I'm going to hold off on that. So 1, 2, 3, and unfortunately I gotta play something. So we'll go with the muscles and lungs. Hand limit of 1, so I'm going to get rid of appetite. I'm going to keep the let's do this again in case more creepers come out. I can go ahead and grab that it's cured card. Eureka! Free action. So once during your turn, you may take the top card and play it immediately. So let's go ahead and draw our 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so we do not have any creepers, so that's good. Do we have the lungs? We do not. Let's go ahead and do our Eureka. So that replaces that. Liver and pancreas. Do I have the liver? I do not. So we have 4 plays, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we can play one more card. Let's go ahead, because we don't have the liver. So we're going to just replace this with the circulatory system. I don't foresee a high score because even though I have a bunch of keepers, I'm not able to be getting these other things. So there's that. Double agenda. So this gets rid of Eureka. So now I can have 2 goals out there. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now I got bacteria. I need to attach it to something. We'll attach it to right there. So I am going to, I draw to replace the creeper. I think I forgot to do that earlier. So we're going to zap a card. Choose any card in play anywhere on the table and add it to your hand. Unless the card you zapped is a creeper, in which case it goes in front of you. If you zap a card attached to another card, add all such cards to your hand, then place a creeper in front of you. So don't want to zap the creeper. So we're going to do let's do that again. Search the discard pile, take any action or new rule card you wish, and immediately play it. So we're going to do it's cured to get rid of the bacteria. So that's 1 play. For our second play, do we have the pituitary and thyroid? We do not. Do we have the pancreas, stomach, or intestines? We do. So we'll put that one out because of my double agenda. So we do the stomach and the pancreas. So we have officially accomplished 1 goal. So that was our second play. Our third play will be the brain. And our fourth play will be the metabolic rate, which is the pituitary and thyroid. So we do not have those. All right, hand limit 2. Oh, I forgot to get rid of a card. I'm going to get rid of the Zappa card. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting the hand limit. All right, so draw 5 still. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So here's a bunch of actions. That's helpful, kind of. All right, so let's go with the draw 3, play 2 of them. 1, 2, and 3. So draw 3 and play 2 of them. So we're going to play that one, and we're going to replace this one with that one. So our lungs and our blood vessels accomplishes that goal. And then our next one is, let's go 2 antibiotics, draw a card. No, I don't want to draw a card because I'll reach my hand limit. So we'll do intestines, we'll do ovaries, and then, yeah, I guess we're just actually going to do antibiotics. Draw a card. If bacteria is in play, detach it from any keepers it is connected to and discard it. All right, well, it wasn't, so we are good. So the pituitary and thyroid. So I have my thyroid in hand, so next turn I'll be able to do that. Hand limit 2, so I got to get down to hand limit. I'm going to get rid of the trash keeper. Next card is, well, we're down to draw 2. 1 and 2. And we have play 4. So let's start off by playing our thyroid. So now we have the pituitary and thyroid. Accomplishes that. I'm worried that all my goals are like basically in there already, so I'm not going to be able to get any more. We're going to jackpot for 3 cards for my second one. 1, 2, and 3. Female reproductive system for my third one. So the uterus and the ovaries. There's the ovaries. I don't have the uterus, but I have the prostate, and that would be my 4. Hand limit of 2. Oh, I should have trashed the hand limit rule. We're going to get rid of the rules reset. Alrighty, so double agenda goes away. Card transfusion. Once during your turn, you may discard as many cards from your hand as you choose and draw back that many cards. So, drawing 2 cards. We got the liver and the gallbladder. Liver, gallbladder. Let's go ahead and trash a new rule. We'll trash the hand limit. And then let's simplify. Discard your choice of up to half of the new card rules in place. I'm just going to get rid of card transfusion. I'm not going to have any cards to do that anyway, so. All right, it's a mild case. Creepers do not prevent you from winning. Where was that earlier? That would have been very helpful. So draw 2, play 4. So liver and gallbladder we don't have, so let's first do the draw 2 and use them. There's 1 and 2. So we have the appendix now. I have a bunch of keepers. And then we are going to play down this one, which is the esophagus and thyroid. I have the esophagus, but I already used the thyroid. So we're going to replace that with the liver and gallbladder, which I have none of those. All right. So mild case is get on with it. So if you're before your final play, if you're not empty-handed, you may discard your entire hand and draw 3 cards, then end our turn. So draw 2. Appendectomy. Hey, I have the heart now. You are the surgeon. If anyone, including you, has the appendix either in their hand or on the table, they must discard it and draw a bonus card. So there's the appendix. We draw a bonus card. As a surgeon, you get paid for performing the surgery. Draw 1 card. If it was just the appendix you removed, it wasn't anything else. So that is my first play. So my second play will be, let's go with, there's my second one. So esophagus, stomach, and intestines. Oh, I don't have the stomach. Muscles, and so actually I'm going to hold off on that. Sorry, I thought I had the stomach. We're going to do the locomotion first, which is muscles and nerves. We can bring these down here now. That comes over here. Then we'll play that, and we'll play that. Alrighty, so I'm pretty sure that was it. Esophagus, intestines, and I just need the stomach if possible. Unless I already got rid of the stomach. I think maybe I already got rid of the stomach. So I'm not going to be able to get that anyways. All right, so next card. We are down to play 3. Well, the game is over because I need to draw 2. I only have 1, and that was the urinary bladder. Alrighty, so that was that. Let's go ahead and see what my score is and get that entered into this here system. So we got a grand total of 4. So if we go to our tablet and go here, we are going to do the 2. Where's the 2 thing form? There's the 2 question form. We did Anatomy Fluxx. If you can hear them, my dogs are going a little crazy. They're not happy about my score. We have a 4 and we submit. So if we go back here to where Anatomy Fluxx is looking at right now, Anatomy Fluxx, the average score is 6, high score is 8. Like I said, it did not do well that at the beginning I had those creepers and weren't able to get rid of them. Alrighty, but that was the solo play of Anatomy Fluxx. Hope you enjoyed. Head down below and hit like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell, all that fun stuff. Let me know what your favorite body part is. Sure, it corresponds with this. In addition to that, we have a link to Miniature Market down below where you can go ahead and purchase games through that link, and then we get a portion of those sales back here to the channel in order to help fund and buy more games to help cover for you. Alrighty, so until the next one, body up.